NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Devontae Adams. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and the Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Let's go now.
And they'll begin by running the option. Powering forward and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Shifts past him.
The numbers on the ground for Gainwell last week.
11 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw here. His throw incomplete.
The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a solid run down inside the 30. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. They'll look to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They'll run here with Gainwell.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
White will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On play action, they'll throw. It'll buy some time right.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
How about that? Red man covered.
And now here come the Raiders.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
There's a nice move, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, and that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Back to throw. Flushed out right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Michael Mayer.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short.
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort.
And he will be taken down here, but another big gain on the ground to start the drive. This one good for 16, and yet again a first down. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And some room to work. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Gainwell is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams laying himself out in the end zone.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The goal for any offense defense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams with now his second touchdown of this. A Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's good. And a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because
now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They'll look to throw again. It gets it right back to Mayer. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
from the 21. Here's the second down and 6. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Didn't get the big yardage that he might have a smaller back.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone,
Offense now making their way toward the huddle. They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Looking to throw. Steps away to his left.
That's to his running back, Gainwell.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Got his man. It's Gainwell.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Myers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout. At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
You get in a 2nd and long situation.
Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for the Raiders,